We're on the final stretch of our 190-mile journey across the English countryside. Our destination, the historic smugglers' village of Robin Hood's Bay. Join us as we make our way to a 16th century hilltop pub, past landmarks that inspired Dracula, and round it all off with a coast-to-coast tradition. So we're back on the trail today. Chris has decided he's going to do the whole walk against my advice. So we're now walking about 2 miles down the main road, and then we're going to take a right into the village of Swainby, which should then give us a bit more navigable roads with less traffic going 60 miles an hour. Okay, so we're off the main road now in the village of Swainby. Things should be a bit more easygoing in terms of traffic. It's quite a nice little village. You can see the big hill there at the end. And we're just going to see if we can get a drink in the pub, hot chocolate or something. Okay, so we've been told to go over this stone bridge and then past the Whorlton Castle, and then we should get to a village called Whorlton. So that volcano ahead is where we got to go over today. Is that alright?
Yep. Could I just jump it now or?
So this is Whorlton Castle, quite a cool find along the way. Very inconspicuous from the road. I don't know when it dates from, but I'll have to look it up. Back on the main road now. Chris is taking a bit of a diversion. Rain's coming out again. Hopefully we'll get to Whorlton in a minute. We've had a guy with an orange shirt riding a bike pop up twice now. He's like a genie or something to tell us which way to go. Right, Chris is way down the hill still. So I'm going to stop for a bit, have some lunch, have a rest. It's always amazing to see how far you've come, looking down at that big hill behind us. Okay, so I'm at the Lordstones restaurant, coffee shop. I thought this would be a good stop for lunch, but I've just been in. It's a nice cafe, but Chris is not here, so I think he's decided to carry on. Unfortunately, that was the last stop. We could have got lunch. So I tried to look for Chris at the pub, he wasn't there. Carried on walking for a couple of miles, and I thought he can't possibly be ahead of me. So a lady's come in who owns the farm just further back, and she's driven me all the way back to the pub to look for him, and back down this way. We're thinking, do we need to call mountain rescue? Apparently there's been 2 people died recently in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, but anyway, we've driven all the way towards Chop Gate where our accommodation is, and we've seen him. Don't know how he manages to walk so fast when he's ahead of me. He says it's because I'm carrying his bag for him. Okay, so we're now in Chop Gate. Just going to look for our accommodation, the Buck Inn. Early the next morning we headed to Blakey Ridge on the North York Moors to visit an interesting landmark which has become iconic among coast-to-coasters.
It's up here at the Lion Inn.
The Lion Inn dates back to the 1550s, and at an altitude of 1,325 feet, it's England's 4th highest pub. The pub is full of character and a must visit for hikers on the route. Despite its remote location, the pub was pretty busy, even before lunchtime. So I'm now in the North Yorkshire coastal town of Whitby. Whitby has been famous for a while due to the novel Dracula by the Irish author Bram Stoker. It was inspired by his time here and also features in the novel, with Whitby Abbey up there behind me being known as one of the inspirations, as well as being a fishing village, the inspiration for Dracula. Whitby's also an amazing place to get fish and chips. The seagulls have struck now, just made a little kid cry, still in the ice cream. Next we took a trip on the HMS Endeavour experience boat, a 40% size replica of famous sea captain James Cook's vessel. Admired for his navigation, exploration and discoveries, Cook's legacy has also been examined more critically in modern times, especially the impact his voyages had on the people and places that he encountered. Either way, the boat trip gave us beautiful views of Whitby's coastline.
Going all the way up.
So how many stairs is it up here?
147. 199.
199. 199 stairs.
The 199 steps, which climb up to St Mary's Church and Whitby Abbey, date back to the 14th century and were part of an old pilgrimage route. The steps also provide amazing views of the harbour and sea. High on the hill stand the ruins of Whitby Abbey, founded in the 7th century and another victim of Henry VIII's dissolution of the monasteries. The ruins also provide a suitably gothic backdrop for Stoker's Dracula.
Okay, so we've reached the seaside now. We're going to leave Whitby and go towards Robin Hood's Bay, which is 6.5 miles along the coastal path. The weather looks pretty good, so it should be a nice trip, although it says there are some steep cliffs along the way. I always associate lighthouses with the edge of the world for obvious reasons. This feels really a certain kind of feeling, being right on the edge of a vast sea. So it looks like we're nearly there, just coming around the corner to Robin Hood's Bay. One more big hill left, hopefully. So that's it. It's a good feeling to finally be coming into Robin Hood's Bay. Obviously a bit disappointed that we haven't been able to do full walks, but we've had some great experiences along the way. We've met a lot of interesting people, seen a lot of beautiful spots from coast to coast. Most things in life come back to the quote from John Lennon, life's what happens to you when you're busy making other plans, and I think this has been another good example. Okay, here we are, Wayfarer. So it used to be an old smuggler's town, Robin Hood's Bay, and it's got this really steep street that goes down to the oldest houses right by the sea. Just been told by a lady you have to go for a drink in the Bay Hotel to say you've completed the coast to coast. Seems like a marketing gimmick by Wainwright. Get my boots now. Do you want to hold it?
Just so I can get me.
Just press
It's done it.
No, it's on already.
It's on already.
Just hold it if you can.
I'm going to say get my best bag with the both of them.
We've sort of completed the coast to coast. First drink. Cheers.
Well done.
Yeah, man.
At which day did you do that? At least it's not gone on Paul Jones' calling.
Are you a map?
Well, I think.
Our coast-to-coast journey turned out to be nothing like I'd expected. It reminded me that often it's the unexpected challenges and detours that make hiking, travel, and indeed life itself more interesting. From the rainy west coast to the windswept east, we trudged through England's castles, taverns and towns. The landscapes were breathtaking for sure. I'm not going to say it changed my life forever, but in the end, part of what makes journeys like this special are the subtle changes that you don't realise until later, that come with space for reflection, connection with nature and with other people.